Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Corey, aka Blockchain, and I am a full-time professional trader. And I wanted to just make sure I did a quick video for a very exciting announcement. I am actually going to be giving away one of my master classes at the end of this month. It's a $500 value, completely free to you. All you have to do is make sure you comment, subscribe, smash the likes on this video, and you will be entered to win. I will be doing the drawing at the end of the month for one lucky winner, and all you have to do is support my YouTube channel here. So make sure you smash the likes, hit that subscribe button, comment below, and you will have an automatic entry to the free masterclass. And yes, you can do it on multiple videos. So each time you do it on one of my videos, it will give you an entry. So the more, the better. So again, guys, smash the likes, hit that subscribe, ring that little bell, comment below, and good luck. And let's go ahead and dive into the charts. All right, what's going on, everyone? It is Blockchain coming at you with another technical analysis update. For those of you who are new to my channel, make sure you guys jump over to blockchaintrading.com, scroll down a little bit, and actually get this little link right here. It says get in touch. I will actually give you a free video demonstration of my #1 trading strategy that is completely free, and it is consistent, profitable, reliable, and applicable to every market. You also have the Blockchain TA gear. And of course the Discord, where it's $97 a month, but we're actually offering a 14-day trial for just 25 bucks. And we have the yearly subscription as well for $5.97, which is half off the individual monthly price. So pretty sweet deals there. So make sure you guys get in and check out the Discord, see what that's all about, with over 1,000 active traders, including many of them being full-time professionals that do this for a living. We also have the Blockchain Masterclass that I will be giving away at the end of the month. So make sure you guys subscribe, comment, and smash the like on this video for your free entry into the masterclass as well. So all right, let's go ahead and dive into the charts real quick. I did a pretty quick update last time, so I'll dive into a little bit more depth onto in this video on a overall analysis from some higher time frames down to some smaller ones. And really, from the last one, I was looking for one last little leg up for a fifth wave right here that was coming back down from the fourth up to the fifth. I'll show you on the smaller time frame what I'm talking about, but 24,296 is what I was looking for, and we pretty much got it. And so we'll see what the smaller time frames are saying. So we are on the daily right now for Bitcoin, and we had a perfect test of that R3, which also snagged the 1.618 extension of basically, if this is impulsive, it is showing more characteristics of an impulsive up right now. So this would basically be our one. I'll change the color of that real quick. Do green. All right, so basically this would be the 1, 2. This is our third. I'd expect a correction back down for the fourth at this point, which would give us a target of roughly 19K. Let's throw a price label on that bad boy. It probably won't be that far out, but this be our just finished the third, correct for the fourth, and then up again for the fifth, putting us somewhere around the 28.7 mark and above. So overall, that is what I'm looking for on a higher time frame if this whole thing overall is corrective, or I'm sorry, if it is impulsive. I'd still like to have a correction back down, retest around the 19 to 20K area, which was our wave 4 right within here. As far as the daily goes, you know, we definitely do have the bearish divergence in play at the moment, with a higher high and a down here on the RSI, we do have a lower high versus the higher high on price. CB index, you can see that is screaming, and we did have a nice little sell signal up there on the market liberator. Let's do a quick look at the weekly. Let's see, still no new resistance points. It got mushed together. I was looking to see if we got our new resistance point yet, so possibly over the next week or so we should have one. As our prior R3 was right down here at basically 18.5. So let's see. All right, so let's go ahead and look at let's dive into the 6 hour here. All right, so from the last video, we were consolidating right here within this triangle. I was looking for one more up, and we did snag that 24.2, maybe just a smidge below it, 24.150 roughly, and we did get a correction back down. So this right here is what we'll have to be paying attention to. You can see that we came up and we're testing the 23.6 again, which is right underneath the R1. You can also see that we did get a nice little bounce off the volume band. However, we're coming back in trying to test the areas in our bullish control zone on the RSI. So right down here, looks like we're just at the 65 roughly. And we're also just trying to get above that fast moving EMA. So we need to get back above, I'd say, the 23.6, establish that as support. But it does kind of look like it does want a little bit of continuation to the downside at the moment. Let's see. But you can tell from this move up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, nice little 5-wave move. Obviously in some correction and consolidation. Let's look at the 4-hour real quick. Let's see. We got some divergence here on the CB index. A higher high on the CB index, but a lower high on price action. So it's not looking super strong. We also, you can see the RSI is starting to curl right here on the 60, which is just on the bottom level of the bullish control zone. All right, let's take a look at the 1 hour. See if we can get anything out of this. So that was our last little kick up right here that I was looking for. And it's just been in consolidation really after that. Overall, it does look to be just corrective right here. And I bet if we pulled the fibs for an ABC, let's see where that came out to. Looks like we got that, got a wick through the 1.618. But a nice test of that EMA. I believe that's the 100 EMA. So nice little bounce off that. And the kind of same thing in regards to, this looks like another A, B, C bounce. Might get another little bump above. Let's pull the fibs on this guy again. Yeah, looks like it wants to touch the the 1-to-1. So it looks like 23,750-ish in that ballpark. But even then, I would still like to put this together as an A, a B, and a C. Let's see where that would put. Where's that 1-to-1 on the overall retracement? Let's try that again. Yeah, it's not really on anything, is it? Kind of maybe the 886. Might get a little bump up to the 1.236 and retest the 24. Like so. But then I would still look for a continuation for a C down on that. To have basically our 3-wave. to get us back down to roughly 21. Because overall on this time frame, don't really have anything that matches up with, for the pivot points anyway. I don't really have anything that matches up with the 19. I mean, we'd have to come all the way down here to the S1. And I don't think it would technically be allowed to extend that far. Let's try it. For a C wave, really that 1.618 would be as far as we can go for the C wave. So if we came up and just double topped it, really the 24, we'd have the 1.236 right below the pivot at 21.3, but nothing that would really get us down to the S1. The only way that that would be able to work, if we had like one straight leg down anyway, only way that would really be able to work is that this would have to be a wave 1 right here, and this would be the 2, and come down for the 3, and then up again for the 4th and the 5th. So basically making it like an impulsive wave. So basically 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, like so. But if it starts with 5, then it has to end with 5. So this would be basically a one impulsive leg down, meaning that we would still have continuation to the downside to get that. I mean, only other option really I would see is making a complex correction down, making it really, a W, X, Y, X, Z to get us down there instead of that impulse. So, but all in all, it does really kind of look like it wants to have some continuation to the downside. This doesn't look really. Yeah, I mean, we gotta break it and establish it as support, but you can kind of see that we actually just got a little bump up here to that 1-to-1. Jablam right there. So we got that bump up to 1-to-1, but gotta establish it as support, and this really is not looking like it's going to, based upon this guy. So I mean, we can, for this to be another leg up, we can get all the way up to 24. Is it 24.5? 24.6 for the 1.618. So, and then let's just take a quick look at the small time frame. Where else does that put us? It's also right underneath the R1 at 23.8 on the 15-minute. So, yeah, kind of see what kind of reaction we get right here. Pretty much where we're at. We'll be looking to see what kind of reaction we get, because I would expect to have another leg down, for it to be like another C wave down. And see, we are getting up there, but this little section right here held really the bullish control zone and just under it in the neutral zone, and then we got this little kick up here. Market Liberator's getting a little overbought. Not too crazy, but yeah, I would still look for really another leg down, just to kind of get this overall formation. So let's take a quick look at ETH. Maybe we'll get some Bitcoin play here. ETH popped right above the pivot. Let's take a look at the 1 hour. ETH, I'm actually kind of surprised we really didn't get that big of a leg up, and really kind of just dumped down. Kind of gross. Let's take a quick look at the daily on ETH. Yeah. And really playing the resistance zones. And rejection up here at the R2. Support down here at the R1. Looks like we're getting back above the pivot here. But it almost looks like we want to come back down to the S1. Let's pull the fib real quick. Boom, boom, boom. Man, tag that 1.618 to the T. So that's actually quite pretty. So hit the 1.618. Found support on the EMAs. Looks like it's the 50 and the 30. I think they got pretty close together. I would say this is a little too much of an aggressive bounce for it to be a wave 4. So I'll say this is a 3-wave correction down. Really, for it to be an A, B, C. And technically probably be with that guy, the ABC. And then the question is, what is the bounce? If it bounced impulsively, it did bounce pretty aggressive. Let's dive into the microverse here. That would have to be the one. Yeah, I would say it did bounce impulsively, so this would be our 1. This is our 2. Overall, this would be the 3rd and the 4th, and a little bit of an overextended 5th. We have our 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, truncated 5th, and the 3rd looks good. So yeah, I would say that's an impulsive bounce up. So the question is, what type of continuation will we get on ETH here? So with it being an impulsive bounce up, we can take a look at a couple things. You can see if this is, say, the A, so it'd be the B. I got a little overextended there, the 1.618. The A, B, and the C, like so. Basically, that would then make this an A. We're coming up for the B, and then we come back down again for the C. But let's get back out to a larger time frame. I don't like looking at the 5-minute too much here. And then I'll move down. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't know if I'd count that. It's really for the move down. I'd be looking at this as a 1. This would be the 2. This is the 3, the 4, and then the 5. So I would count that, meaning that it would start right here for an impulsive move. So either be an A, and this would be basically a formation right now for the B, and then another C up, or it'd be a wave 2. You can see the market liberator actually sold off pretty good on the 15-minute. And we are back into the bullish control zone, trying to get over it, establish some support. But almost, let's look at this move here as an A. Maybe come up there for a B, and then down again for a C. It's either that or this is going to be a 2 consolidation, and we're going to start taking off again for potentially a wave 3. And what we could be looking at from that standpoint, if this is a 1, I'd be looking for a third wave target back up at 699, and fifth wave back to 728. So let's actually go back out here to the 1 hour. The resistance up here at 690. And we also have the R3, 729. So it is very possible. That would actually line up quite nicely for this to be a 1-2. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. So basically something like that for it to be a fifth wave. I'm 100% sure how they fit in the larger scheme of things. It would make sense to have it bounce off of this C wave. It's just a matter if it can get up there all the way. And it's right underneath the 65 on the 1 hour, so it's trying to get above it. So it is above the pivot, which is giving it some support, but I'm not super convinced that we're going to take off running it again yet. Let's take a look at the 6 hour one last time and try and clean up some of the junk. And boom, boom, boom. And ABC. Yeah, that's just not exactly lining up. I would look for a potential retest up here of about 655 though. Just doesn't, it's not coming across with a ton of strength at the moment. So really for ETH, look for a retest of 655. Depending on what we do here, if we blast through it and we do tag the 688, then obviously that would be my indication of leaning something more towards of an impulsive move. But it doesn't exactly look like it. It's like it doesn't really look like it wants to. It doesn't look like it has the power and the conviction to go through and establish it as a support up here. Yeah. Yeah, we will see. Might look for a test to get up here to the 655, 660. But then, I'd be looking more probably for a 3-wave ABC, making this whole thing corrective for a 3-wave bounce, and then another potential leg to the downside here. So let's take a quick look at some XTZ on the 1 hour. Came back down, establishing that trend line again. Man, is just loving that trend line. Got a nice little bounce off of it. Technically, we haven't made a lower low back here, so I'd either be looking at this as an A wave or a wave 1. And then this here. Let's pull the fibs real quick. Yep, ABC. Tag that 1.618 just like ETH. And then really consolidating under that S1. Yeah, there's just seems to be a decent amount of indecision in the market from what I see. So I would label that as an ABC. If this is a wave 1, Normally, the third wave is normally the most bullish. So normally whenever it does, when we have our third wave, normally that's what comes across, most impulsive. And this right here, it just doesn't say it. So that's why I'm leaning more away towards this being a 2 and then going up again for a third. Just because really how we kind of kicked off, I mean, it's possible. Because basically the third wave does have 5 waves in it, so it would have a 1, 2, 3, and then go on from there. But yeah, if we do break the S1, I would look for us to come up and tag the 2.3 potential support, and then back up again for 2.4 to have a 3-wave move. We may not even get all the way up there. But if we lose this trend line here that we have as support, and we've had as support for quite some time. See, this guy right here is the one I'm talking about. It would not exactly be pretty, and I would definitely look for continuation to the downside. So, or just riding it, but we hadn't, we're gotten the strongest bounce off of it. So let's take a quick look at ETH, or I'm sorry, just a quick look at Link here on the daily. Yeah, kind of similar thing. Got our sell signal. Link, we did break the trend line. Ruh-roh. And coming back, and we are testing it again. But yeah, it looks like Link might be good night time for Link. Let's pull a quick fib. Let's see, so we got all the way up there. Yeah, look at these alts tagging that 1.618 for that leg down. It's perfect. It's a thing of beauty. Yeah, so I'm seeing this as a 3 up, definitely not a 5. So I'm looking at this as a 3 up, 3 down, which would mean we need to have a 5 up. We did break the trend line back here too, but we bounced back into it. So could be a false break. Might try and get up one more time, in which if we did, I would look at it for it to be a C wave, really. Which we can get back up to, let's see, we have the R2 at the 1-to-1. Let's move this guy. And it'll hold on to all the old stuff that I was looking at onto the new. And so basically boom, boom, boom. You got up there, potentially double top it. But yeah, I mean, that looks like a pretty decent 3-wave motion. I don't really see a way to make 5 out of that. Only way to do it is basically this be the 1, 2, 3, 4th with the overextended 5th. Again, this would then have to be the 2 or the B wave, but I'm leaning more towards an ABC on this guy. All right, let's take a quick look at some XRP. Let's see, this one overall structure is actually a little bit cleaner. So basically, boom, boom, this would be A, the B, and the C. Let's see, how low can we go? So that's an A. Tag the B. Right at the 0.5, I'd really look for us to at least hit the 618 at the 0.36. Then we have the 786, which is really back down at the 0.28, so not super healthy looking. That's the 4-hour. Did get a nice little buy signal, and then definitely punked everyone out, that's for sure, as we continued to drop. But really finding that 100 EMA as support here on the 4-hour. Let's take a quick look at the daily. Daily doesn't look the best. I got rejected at the 60 in the outside of the bottom of the bullish control zone. So coming back down to retest the volume band. And look for another, let's probably 0.36 here to tag that 618. Yeah, overall, I mean, things are looking like they want to, jump up or, have any kind of crazy pump coming up. It still looks to have some further continuation downside correction. Not exactly looking to come across as, impulsive to the downside on a lot of these, but just looks like overall correction. So, let's see. Polkadot is looking for, again, move back down. See, I had us down here at the 4.6. ABC, all looks corrective. So you got decent support at the 4.9. A nice little buy signal right at the 50 here on the 4-hour. Got some divergence here on the CB index. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't look super healthy. I think it wants one more little leg down. I think, pretty much across the board, everything's saying to have a little bit more continuation to the downside before we take off. So let's see. Looks like it just wants to retest the pivot at 5.2. And come on down, potentially tag the 4.6. Maybe have a wick down here to the 4.3. All right. Oh, all right, I took a look at XRP, so yeah, it's dot. I wonder why I have this on here twice. But I mean, that's what I was looking for anyway. So, yeah, it worked. So, all right, guys. Well, yeah, that about sums it up. Let's see that from Bitcoin here that we're still, we had that little pump up, but still getting some rejection. Take one last look at it. Yep, tag that 1-to-1. Getting a little bit of a sell off. Not crazy though. But definitely one to pay attention to, that's for sure. So cool. All right, guys. Well, yeah, it took up half hour of your time. So again, guys, if you like the content, make sure you guys smash the likes, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys for tomorrow's update.